सो श्रद्धा, टेल मी अबाउट योर सेल्फ। ये एक ऐसे सवाल है जो इंटरव्यूज के अंदर सबसे ज्यादा पूछा जाता है, जिसके बेसिस पर इंटरव्यूज हमें सबसे ज्यादा जज भी कर सकते हैं। अगर टेल मी अबाउट योर सेल्फ का हमें जवाब देना है एज अ फ्रेशर, तो इसके लिए हम 3 स्टेप्स को फॉलो कर सकते हैं। इसमें से सबसे पहला स्टेप है जिसमें हम उन्हें ग्रीट करते हैं, उन्हें अपना नाम बताते हैं और उन्हें अपने एजुकेशनल बैकग्राउंड के बारे में बताते हैं। दूसरा स्टेप होता है जिसमें हम अपने एक्सपीरियंस, अपने स्किल्स एंड अपने अचीवमेंट्स के बारे में बताते हैं। एंड तीसरा स्टेप होता है कि हम जस्टिफाई करते हैं कि कैसे उस रोल के लिए हम एक राइट फिट है। जैसे इसका एक एग्जाम्पल ये हो सकता है। गुड मॉर्निंग एंड थैंक यू फॉर दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी। माय नेम इज श्रद्धा खापरा and I'm pursuing my BTech from ABC College. I'm skilled in React.js and have good knowledge of Java. Last summer, I interned in XYZ company as a front-end intern and I really enjoyed my experience there. As your company is also hiring for the same skills, I believe I'm the right fit for this role. अब जब भी हम अपने बारे में बताते हैं, हम प्रोफेशनल चीजें हाईलाइट करते हैं और पर्सनल चीजें जैसे हमारी एज, हमारा मैरिटल स्टेटस, उन सबको इंक्लूड नहीं करते। कोशिश करिए कि अपने जवाब को आप 40 से 45 सेकंड्स के अंदर रैप अप कर दें। आज एंड कीप एक्सप्लोरिंग।
How did you hear about this position? Employers want to know whether you are actively seeking out their company, heard of the role from a recruiter, or we recommended to the position by a current employee. In short, they want to know how you got to them. Example, I learned about the position through LinkedIn as I have been following your company's page for a while now. I am really passionate about the work you are doing in XYZ areas, so I was excited to apply. The required skills match well with the skills I have, and it seems like a great opportunity for me to contribute to your mission as well as great next move for my career. What type of work environment do you prefer? Be sure to do your homework on the organization and its culture before the interview. Your research will save you here. Your preferred environment should closely match to the company's workplace culture, and if it does not, it may not be the right fit for you. For example, you may find out the company's website that they have a flat organizational structure or that they prioritize collaboration and autonomy. Example, that sound great to me. I like fast-paced work environments because they make me feel like I am always learning and growing, but I am really thrive when I am collaborating with team members and helping people research a collective goal and opposed to competing. My last internship was at an organization with a similar culture and I really enjoyed that moment. How do you deal with pressure or stressful situations? The employers want to know, do you hold down the fort? Do you hold down the fort of crumble under pressure? They want to make sure that you won't have a meltdown when the pressure becomes intense and deadlines are looming. The ability to stay calm under pressure is a highly prized talent. Example, I realize stressful situations are always going to come up and I definitely had to learn how to navigate them throughout my career. I think I get better and it every new experience while working on a new product launch at my last company. For example, things are not going according to plan with my team. Instead of pointing fingers, my first reaction was to take a step back and figure out some strategies about how we solve the problem at hand. Previously, I may have defaulted to panicking in that situation, so being calm and collected was definitely a step forward and helped me approach the situation with more clarity. Do you prefer working independently or on a team? Your answer should be known by your research you have done on the company culture and the job in question. Otherwise, you should expect the most work environments will have some team aspects. When you are balancing multiple projects, how do you keep yourself organized? Employers want to understand how you use your time and energy to stay productive and efficient. They are also looking to understand if you have your own system to staying on track with the work beyond the company's schedule and workflow plans. Be sure in pressure that you are planned to deadlines and take them seriously. Example, I am used to juggling projects at my current job where I am often moving between coding one software program to another. I use the time boxing technique to make sure they are all on track, allocating time on my calendar for certain tasks. I have found it really helps me prioritize what needs to get done first, and it holds me accountable for the more repetitive day-to-day tasks. I am responsible. What did you do in the last year to improve your knowledge? This question may come up as a result of the pandemic. Employers want to know how people use their time differently. Now that do you have to feel scared about answering this question? If you did not spend your time brushing up on your skills or taking courses, we learn from any experience we have. Example, the extra time on my plate really allowed me to get introspective around where I want to take my career. I read a lot of journals to keep abreast of the latest ideas in my field and sharpened my skills by taking some online courses such as what are your salary expectations? Employers will ask this question because every position is budget and they want to ensure your expectations are consistent with the budget before moving forward. Example, based on my skills and experience and on the current industry rates, I am looking at the salary around rupees dash. Then fill in with your desired salary range. Are you applying for other jobs? Interviewers want to know if you are genuinely interested in this position or it is just one of your many options. Simply, they want to know if you are the top choice. Honesty is the best policy. If you are applying for other jobs, say so. You don't have to necessarily say where you are applying unless you have another offer, but they might want to know where in hiring process you are with other companies. You can also mention that you are actively looking for offers if your interviewer asks. Example, I have applied to a couple of other firms, but this role is really the one I am most excited about right now. From your resume, it seems you take a gap year. Would you like to tell us why that was? Provide a short explanation of why you decided to take a year gap, then focus on what came out and mentioned in a positive difference for your future. Example, during my last year of high school, I did not feel ready to choose my education path. So I took a good course for a few months to sort out my life goals. It may seem a little random, but the time I spent actually helped me to develop my new skills in the areas of leadership, communication, etc. During that time, I realized that I wanted to earn a degree. State your degree to align with my passion. Conclusion. To make a winning impression, you will need to answer each question with a poise and passion, but practicing first really helps. Meticulous preparation will allow you to appear confident and in control, helping position you as the ideal candidate when the competition is tough.